Hello, Dr. Rowe. How was our first meeting? Did you like it? Was I able to get rid of some of your frustration? Did I answer some of your questions? First, I would like to say thank you so much giving me an opportunity to help you. I'm so excited that I was able to um, help as great players you are. Now, I'm not looking for a great player when I'm working with a student. I like to work with somebody who's willing to learn and educate themselves to be a great player. Now, by being that said, I just want to say thank you again, your love of game, and want to get better. Now, I'm going to briefly explain to you how my lessons usually work. Now, 1 hour is not long. My goal is for you to leave the lesson with the confidence that knowing what you learned during the lesson and able to go out on the course or practice yourself with the confidence. You should not leave the lesson with the frustration, not exactly knowing what you just learned. That wouldn't be a good lesson. That's why I'm trying not to explain too much during the lesson, because you need to hit as many balls as you can. And give me the feedback, and I'll give you the feel what you need to do. If I talk too much, then you might only hit 20 balls or 30 balls during the lesson. I would like you to swing 200, maybe even more within that hour. Now, I'd like to use this time to explain to you what we learned during the lesson, so that if you happen to forget things, you can always come back to this video and relearn again. Now, so being said, we're gonna go back to our first lesson, and I'm going to explain to you what we learned, why it's important, and how to practice that. Now, I taught you the club rotation, why club has to rotate it, why it has to rotate this way. Now, it's because the physics of how the club is built, designed. Because the head is outside of the shaft. Because weight is outside the shaft, it wants to turn or rotate it. Now, we need to see this way. When the club face is rotation of the club face is when the club shaft is stationary, which means not moving. So watch this. This is open, square, and closed. A lot of instructors believe when the toe is up, this is open. But what's this? This is square. The club face has not been opened. In order for the club face to be open, it has to be like this way. Now, this is only during the downswing. I don't really care what your backswing look like. Why? Because the backswing doesn't determine how well you can hit. Only area that we need to focus on is the impact, which is the moment of the truth. Now, as long as your face is open to close during that moment, then you are using the tool correctly. That the way it is built, how to be used. Now, when club is open, I'm gonna hold the club the way I would normally grip. I'm gonna turn the clockwise, I want you to imagine you're holding a knob on the door. I want you to open. What you notice is that your palm of your right hand is facing up. Interesting. One more time. I'm going to open, and you notice that my palm of the right hand is pointing up. I want you to be really focused on that. So, in the downswing, in order for the club face to be open, your palm of your hand has to be pointing up. I'm exaggerating here for you to really see it. The club face will not be open like this. However, but the feel is your palm of your right hand should be facing up. And it can be closed. I'm going to send you a picture. When they test the club, they set the club face this direction. Why? Because that's how the club is designed. As you know, if we think a lot of misleading, I would say. When the club is, if we were saying this is a correct way, when the toy is up, then when manufacturers test the club, they should set the club this way on the machine, but they don't, because it's not how the club is built. They set the club this way so that the machine can rotate it at impact. Now, you sent me lots of text today to explain me you weren't hitting well. I would not say that's typical. I know you're frustrated. I know you want to do well. You're anxious. That's fine, Dr. Rowe. I'm happy that you're anxious, because I am too. Now, I want you to realize I want you to know that it's going to be a great journey, and you will be so much better from who you are now if you year from now. So the drill from home I want you to work on is, I want you to put the club on the table, and I want you to just open and close, open and close with your right hand. Okay? The first lesson is about educating your hand. What is how to open the club, how to close the club, how to open the club, how to close the club. Then, once you're comfortable doing that, then I can move on to the next step, which is, like I told you, how to use your knees, how to use your shoulders, how to use your arm, how to get the right tempo. Now, it's gonna take some time, and I'll make sure that you understand all aspects of golf. But the rotation of the club face, the controlling the club face, is the most important in a golf swing. I don't care what the body does to do that. I don't care how you do that. That's not my curiosity. As long as you know how to open and close during the impact, that's the swing you want to do. Now, thank you for watching this video. Now, if you have any questions, or if you quite not understand what I just talked about during the lesson, please ask me. I'll be more than happy to make another video for you. Now, this video is only for you. Only you and I can watch. So this is gonna be uploaded on the YouTube, like you're watching now. And please watch it as much as you can whenever you have time. But like I said, It will be a great journey. We're gonna do well. 파이팅! 감사합니다.